Welcome to the dog vlog where I'm going to feed chicken bone to my dog. And I know you're gonna say, wait, chicken bone? You're not supposed to give chicken bones to dogs. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you not only why I do it, but how I do it safely. Enrichment, mental stimulation, working their jaw muscles, reducing or even lowering stress, anxiety, and boredom. And probably most important reason that I give chicken bones and bones in general to my dogs as part of their diet and as part of their daily enrichment routine is dental health, because the bones can scrape and clean their teeth. It can help floss their teeth and even massage their gums. So I'm going to explain how and what kind of bones I feed in just a moment. But I want to do a quick unboxing of these because these just came in the mail and you guys are always asking me to share. As always, special links for these are linked down below. You actually get a free bed. This is the exact BarkBox bed that you get with a new subscription. So for the first one, I just want to show you the Super Chewer toys that came in the Valentine's Day box. So fun. Probably my favorite one is the cookie cuddler. This is awesome because if they're even able to pull this outer wrapping or material off, inside of it is a second toy, which you can actually fill these little ridges with some healthy peanut butter, for example, freeze it, and you have an enrichment toy for your dog. I love this because the material is so durable, which is great because this is for more Super Chewers. This one is great because this is the red velvet cake. If they shred this outer layer off, there's a second toy inside. Or if you want more of the traditional fluff toys or plush toys, look at the theme. Hold on, let me show them the theme, Bubby. This is the BarkBox Sweetie Pies theme, so cute. And the toys that came with this one are so fun. This is my favorite one because it is a 2-in-1. This is so awesome because, can you sit? Yes, good boy. He has such a hard time. You can pull this toy out, stuff some treats in here, put it back in, and your dog has an enrichment toy to play with. Then you also have this awesome cake toy. You want it? Go get it. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Oh, he wants this one. And you know why he wants this chocolate covered strawberry is because there is a squeaky textured ball inside of it. So you get a 2-in-1. So this is why I love getting these toys, because they come every month. They're custom to my dog's size, chewability, and need. What do you got? What do you got? Oh, let me get it. Yeah. Oh, can you sit? Good boy. Can you catch it? Yes, good job. You did so good. And they are free shipping. And of course, you're getting this free bed. I'm going to show you why I love this bed in just a moment. To be honest with you, part of the reason I keep up the subscription for BarkBox and Super Chewer is because I personally love seeing the designs that they come out with. They're unique. They're fun. It gives my dogs things that are new and novel to them. So big thanks to Super Chewer and BarkBox for supporting and sponsoring our mission. Now for the fun part, let's talk chicken bones. So I actually showed Finn eating chicken bones on my Instagram, which if you're not following there, I'm at RachelFusaro on Instagram and TikTok, and I show more behind the scenes. It blew up, and so that sort of inspired this video. So again, the reason I'm gonna pull the first bone out, good weight. He loves these. This is a fun treat. He gets these almost every single day. This is a chicken foot from a humanely raised, pasture-raised chicken. And I know this may look a little gross. You're like, Rachel, what the heck? I don't want to see that. But remember, our dogs are carnivores. I'm simply respecting what his natural species appropriate, biologically appropriate diet is. And even if you're feeding a dry kibble food, there is chicken in that, and parts of chickens are their feet. One reason I love to give chicken feet is because they're full of easily digested chicken bone. This is full of very soft, spongy bone that when dogs eat this, they're able to clean and scrape their teeth and massage their gums. And then people will say, well, wait, Rachel, I've read everywhere that dogs should not eat chicken bones. Well, remember, this video is what I do with my dogs and what I feel comfortable with. But when you hear those things that dogs can't eat chicken bones, that is referring to cooked at high temperature or smoked bones. But when it comes to completely raw or air dried at very low temperatures for long periods of times, these are easily digested by dogs because their stomach acidity is so much higher than ours. It is designed and built to break down bone easily so they can absorb the nutrients. This is as I said before, biologically appropriate, species appropriate food or chew. One thing I also love doing is feeding this frozen so that it lasts longer. This just came out of the freezer a few moments ago, so he gets more of that crunch and chew. And as you can see, this is working on cleaning his teeth, massaging his gums. The cartilage acts as floss. There you go. Yes, good boy. Was that yummy? Yeah, and you see, they didn't really leave much of a mess at all. And in honor of it being February and Super Bowl and Valentine's Day, I figured, why not give him some chicken wings? These are from humanely raised chickens from a local farm. Again, these are completely raw. These are not cooked. They're actually still frozen, so they're kind of frozen together. Yes, there you go. Remember, my dogs are completely raw fed. When my Labrador was eating kibble or eating a dry food, instead of giving him raw chicken wings or raw chicken feet, I gave him air dried ones like this. So you can see this one has been air dried at very, very low temperatures. You can make this at home and it's not raw. But because it's not cooked at very high temperatures and it's air dried for very, very low temperature for many hours, it's easily digestible. I do not feed cooked bone or smoked bone. And honestly, the joy I get from watching him be authentically him, meaning a carnivore, enjoying food in the way that he was designed to enjoy food, is something that's indescribable. A few other safety things that I follow. And remember, this video is not to tell you what to do. It is to show you what I do and encourage you to seek the truth, ask more questions, push boundaries, and really just learn to explore to do the best for your dog. A couple more safety practices that I follow is I always, always, always feed any chew, bones, or toys under supervision. When I'm giving new bones to my dogs, like they're new to my dogs, I start them off at only having it for 5 to 10 minutes, then I take it away just to make sure that their body gets adjusted to it. When Bentley here, my Labrador, was kibble fed, again, he was kibble fed for the first half of his life. He's now 12. When I first started introducing raw chicken bones into his diet, I just let him chew on it for about 5 minutes and I would hold it frozen. You could use tongs. That way he learned to actually chew on it instead of trying to gulp it. And then once I saw him actually chewing on it, then I graduated to letting him eat like Finn does. But because Bentley was kibble fed in the beginning and he didn't necessarily have all of the digestive enzymes that my raw fed dogs do, I only let him chew on them for like 5 minutes or so at a time, take it away, then the next day another 5 minutes, and build up gradually over time to where he got to the point like Finn, he could eat a whole chicken wing. And another thing to remember is every dog is different. You know, if I had a dog that would literally just try to gulp everything down and I really couldn't teach them how to chew on a bone properly, I might not give them a bone. So you have to be your dog's best advocate, work with your holistic vet. And because I have multiple dogs, you know, I'd like to keep them separate when they're chewing their bones, or at least make sure that they feel safe, like it's not going to be taken away from each other. This helps just avoid any resource guarding that might happen. And then people will ask about puppies. Can you do this for puppies? So fun fact, when Finn and Wally were puppies, I would take frozen chicken necks, frozen chicken wings, chicken feet, and you can use gloves or tongs, that's fine, but I would hold it while they gnawed on it. And this really taught them how to chew and not to just gulp and swallow whole. It was great for them when they were teething, really helped them out. I'm also asked about salmonella or different parasites, like, Rachel, if I'm giving my dog raw chicken feed or raw chicken wings, aren't they gonna get salmonella? So for me, when I think about food safety, of course, I'm practicing the same food safety for my dogs that I would for, in terms of washing hands, that I would for preparing meat for myself or my family. But I'm also making sure that I source meat that is humanely, responsibly raised. I'm not getting 4D, really poor quality meat. And that to me is a really great way to make sure it's as safe or as healthy as possible. Also, it's important to note that dogs generally have salmonella present in their GI tract. It's really more of a concern for humans. So I always wash my hands and wash surfaces, you know, that's why I love the removable cover on this, or you could put a towel down. The other interesting thing, and I actually learned this from one of my mentors, Dr. Karen Becker, years ago, maybe 2-3 years ago, that dogs, in addition to having a high acidic stomach, which is widely known, but they also produce bile, which we know. But what I didn't know is that bile is both anti-parasitic and anti-pathogenic, which means it basically acts as a second line of defense for our dog's internal system, their GI tract, so that if something was to get past the high acidity in the stomach, it's not likely going to get past the bile defense system. So I feel really confident feeding this to my dogs. This has been widely shown to be an effective way to clean their teeth, give them a lot of satisfaction, enrichment, mental stimulation. Now I want to talk more about what I actually feed my dogs for their everyday diet, which is a raw, fresh food diet. You can click the video right here. Let's jump over there together and talk about it. Or if you want to learn more about other chews that I love that are air dried, maybe a good next step instead of jumping right into raw, you can click the video right here. Don't forget to click subscribe, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Goodbye.